Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Unit 8. Unit 8. Time to celebrate. In this unit, we're going to discuss holidays and special occasions. Also, we're going to describe celebrations, annual events, and customs. Annual means every year. Custom means tradition, rasm, sunnat. In part 1, we have a couple of holidays and festivals from around the world. The first one is St. Patrick's Day, which is on March 17th. In this day, people of Irish background wear green to celebrate their culture, with parades, dancing, parties, and special foods. People of Irish background means people from Ireland. مردم با اصالت ایرلندی. The word parade here means راهپیمایی و یا دسته. یک دسته از مردم که توی خیابون راه میرن و یک چیزی رو جشن میگیرن. به اون میگن parade. Next one is Day of the Dead, November 2nd. Mexicans make playful skeleton sculptures and bake pan de muerto. This is Spanish. It means bread of the dead. مکزیکیا عروسک و یا مجسمه های اسکلتی می سازن و یک چیزی به نام نان مردگان رو می پزن. Bread of the dead. Sculpture means مجسمه و یا عروسک. In China, we have Chinese New Year, which happens in January or February. Chinese people celebrate the Lunar New Year with fireworks and dragon dances. Lunar means قمری. مردم چین سال قمری رو جشن میگیرن with fireworks and dragon dances. As you see in the picture, this is a dragon. اژدها. مردم چین سال نو قمریشون رو با آتشبازی و رقص اژدها جشن میگیرن. Next one is Thanksgiving, which happens in November. In the United States, families get together, have a traditional meal, and give thanks for life and health. Thanksgiving somehow means روز شکرگزاری. So in the US, in the United States, families get together. خانواده ها دور هم جمع میشن, have a traditional meal, یه غذای سنتی میخورن, and give thanks for life and health. و برای سلامتی و زندگیشون شکرگزاری میکنن. Now that we have read these holidays from Ireland, Mexico, China, and the US, you have to answer this question. Do you celebrate these or similar holidays in your country? So do you have St. Patrick's Day in your country? Do you have Day of the Dead? Do you have a Chinese New Year? Or do you have Thanksgiving? In Iran or Afghanistan, we don't have these holidays, but we have Nowruz. Nowruz is the new year for Iranians or Afghan people. So what do you do in Nowruz? Also, what other special days do you have? What's your favorite holiday or festival? So you can think of any holiday or festival in your country and talk about what's your favorite. And what other special days do you have? You can write all of them down in the comments. So down in the comments, you talk about your favorite holiday and what do you do in that holiday. Part 2. Ways to celebrate. طرق جشن گرفتن یعنی طریقه و راههایی برای جشن گرفتن. In part A, the question asks you which word or phrase is not usually paired with each verb. So we've got number 1 to number 9. These verbs eat, give, go to, have a, play, send, visit, watch, and wear. Beside each verb, we have 3 words. One of them is not paired with that verb. As an example, we eat candy. We also eat sweets, but we do not eat a mask. This is a very easy training. Take a look at number 2 to number 9 and underline the word that cannot be paired with that verb. Now pause the video, do the exercise, and then play the video. Let's do them together. Okay, now number 2. Give presents. This is correct. Give a celebration. This is not correct. Give money. So, a celebration cannot be paired with give. We do not give celebration. We give presents and we give money. Number 3. Go to decorations. This is not correct. We don't go to decorations. But we go to a wedding or we go to a party. Number 4. Have a picnic. This is correct. Have a beach. This is not correct. Have a meal. This is correct. Have a meal means eat food. Have a picnic means to go on a picnic. But you cannot have a beach. Number 5. Play games. Correct. Play candles? No. This is not correct. Play music is correct. Number 6. Send cards. Correct. Send flowers. Correct. Send a barbecue is not correct. You do not send a barbecue. Number 7. Visit relatives. This is correct. Visit food? No, this is not correct. Visit close friends is correct. Number 8. Watch a birthday. No, we don't usually watch a birthday. We celebrate a birthday, or we have a birthday. But we watch a parade, or we watch fireworks. Number 9. Wear costumes. Costume is a special clothes. لباسهای مخصوصی که برای یک جشن و یا یک رسمی میپوشن. Costume. Wear invitations. This is wrong. We don't wear invitations. But we wear traditional clothes. Now, as an additional exercise, you can create a lot of questions with these verbs matching with their nouns. As an example, I'm going to ask you a random question. How often do you eat candy? How often do you eat sweets? Or, when was the last time you gave someone a present? Or, when was the last time you gave someone money? Another example with number 3. When was the last time you went to a wedding? Or, are you going to go to a party this summer? So as an exercise, you yourself can create a lot of questions with number 1 to number 9, and you can also answer them yourselves. Part 3. Perspectives. Favorite celebrations. In this part, you're going to listen to these comments about special days of the year. So we've got 3 people talking about their favorite special days of the year. And the exercise asks you to match them with the correct picture. Let's read number 1. My favorite celebration is Mother's Day. It's a day when my husband and my kids make pancakes for me, just like I used to make for my mom, and I get to have breakfast in bed. So which picture do you think is matching with number 1? Correct. Picture B is Mother's Day. Is a day when husbands and children make pancakes or give the mother some presents. And also, she is having breakfast in bed. اینجایی که میگه It's a day when my husband and my kids make pancakes for me. روزیه که شوهرم و بچه ها برام پنکیک میپزن. just like I used to make for my mom. دقیقاً همونطور که من این کار رو انجام میدادم برای مادرم. Used to. این گرامر رو قبلا خوندیم. And I get to have breakfast in bed. و میتونم توی رخت خواب صبحونه بخورم. Number 2. February 14th is the day when people give cards and presents to the ones they love. 14 فوریه روزیه که مردم به کسانی که دوستشون دارن کارت و یا هدیه میدن. I'm really looking forward to Valentine's Day. I already have a gift for my boyfriend. یعنی بی‌صبرانه منتظر روز ولنتاینم و از قبل هم برای دوست پسرم یک هدیه خریدم. So which picture is it? Correct. Picture C is Valentine's Day. Number 3. New Year's Eve is a night when I have fun with my friends. We usually have a big party. We stay up all night and then go out for breakfast in the morning. کل شب بیدار میمونیم و صبح هم میریم بیرون صبحونه بخوریم. And this one is picture A. This is New Year's Eve. شب سال نو. Part 4 Grammar Focus. Relative clauses of time. Relative clause somehow means عبارت ربط. عبارت ربط هایی که برای زمان میخوایم به کار ببریم. و تنها چیزی که اینجا یاد میگیریم کلمه whenه. یعنی وقتی که. وقتیه که. Mother's Day is a day when my kids make pancakes for me. روز مادر روزیه که is a day when روزیه که بچه هام برام پنکیک درست میکنن. February 14th is the day when people give cards to the ones they love. 14 فوریه روزیه که مردم به اونایی که دوستشون دارن کارت و هدیه میدن. New Year's Eve is a night when I have fun with my friends. شب سال نو شبیه که is a night when I have fun with my friends. با دوستام خوش میگذرونم. خیلی راحت میتونید بگید a day و یا a night و یا the day. the و a فرقشون اینه که وقتی شما یک تاریخی رو استفاده میکنین به فرض February 14th, July 4th, فروردین 1st. اگر تاریخی رو استفاده میکنین معمولا ما آرتیکل the رو میاریم. پس اگر تاریخ باشه میگیم the day یا the night. اما اگر اسم اون روز باشه و یا شب باشه مثل Mother's Day, Father's Day or New Year's Eve we use a day or a night. همین. و کلمه when که اینجا یک relative clause هست دو تا جمله رو به هم دیگه وصل میکنه. روزیه که شبیه که a day when. کلمات بسیاری به جای day و night هم میتونید به کار ببرید. بگید که هفته‌ایه که و یا زمانیه که. To practice this grammar, we have number 1 to number 6 with the matching sentence in part B. So you have to match number 1 to number 6 with A to F. To help you practice, let's do number 1 together. Mother's Day is a day when... Take a look at A to F. Which one can we match number 1 with? Correct. B. Mother's Day is a day when people celebrate their mothers. So, now pause the video, do number 2 to number 6, and then play the video. Let's do them together. Number 2. New Year's Eve is a night when F. People have parties with family and friends. Number 3. April Fool's Day is a day. April Fool's Day دقیقاً همون روزیه که ما بهش میگیم دروغ 13. April Fool's Day is a day when people sometimes play tricks on friends. Play trick on someone یعنی سر به سر کسی گذاشتن و یا یه حقه رو روی کسی بازی کردن. Number 4. Valentine's Day is a day when people express their love to someone. Express means بیان کردن، ابراز کردن. Valentine روزیه که مردم عشقشون رو به یه نفری ابراز میکنن. Number 5. Labor Day, which means روز کارگر, is a day when people in many countries honor workers. روزیه که مردم خیلی از کشورها به کارگرها احترام میذارن. honor یعنی احترام گذاشتن و یا افتخار کردن. And the last one, summer is a time when people like to go to the beach. So the grammar is very easy, and now in part B, you have to complete these sentences with your own information. Winter is the season when what? As an example, winter is the season when people usually play with snow. Or birthdays are days when people gather together to celebrate someone's birthday. So this is your practice. You can continue these sentences with your own information. Spring is the time of year when Children's Day is a day when July and August are the month when, and a wedding anniversary is a time when. You can write down your practices down in the comments. In part 5 listening, you're going to have to listen to Vanessa talk about her trip to Carnival in Brazil. A carnival is a carnival. کاروان شادی. یه عده‌ای از مردم که دوباره راه میرن و یا میرقصن و یک چیزی رو جشن میگیرن. Write 3 facts about carnival that she mentions. 3 تا از حقایقی که ونسا توی لیسنینگ بهتون میگه رو باید بنویسید. 3 تا از حقایقی که در مورد کارناوال برزیل هستش. Also, as you listen, you're going to have to answer these questions. Why did she have to book her hotel 6 months early? Book here means make reservations. رزرو کردن. چرا ونسا مجبور شد که 6 ماه قبلتر هتلش رو رزرو کنه؟ What happened when Vanessa got lost? And what was her favorite thing about Carnival? Why? Part 5 is a group activity. If you have a partner, you can talk about your favorite holidays. This is a conversation between 2 people. I really like Independence Day. Independence means استقلال. What do you like about it? چیشو خوشت میاد؟ It's a day when we watch parades and fireworks. Do you do anything special? We usually have a barbecue. My father makes burgers and my mother makes her special potato salad. So if you have a partner, you can talk about your favorite holidays and your partner should ask you questions about that holiday. But if you don't have a partner, I'm going to ask you 3 questions and you should answer these questions down in the comments. My first question is, what is your favorite holiday? My second question is, what do you like most about that holiday? And my third question is, do you do anything special on that holiday? So write the answers down in the comments and I will check them. Part 7. Writing. An online entry. Entry here means ثبت نظر و یا نقد. Here you have to write an entry for a travel website about a festival or celebration where you live. And in your entry you have to mention when is it, how do people celebrate it, and what should a visitor see and do. It's very easy. Imagine you are on a travel website and you want to tell the world about a holiday in your country, wherever you live. And you have to talk about when that holiday is and how people celebrate it and what should a visitor see and do. As an example, if someone from Europe wants to go to your country, what should they see and do in that holiday? This is an example of an online entry. Obon is an annual event when Japanese people commemorate their ancestors. اوبون یک رویداد سالانه است که مردم ژاپن توش اجدادشون رو بزرگ می‌دارن. Commemorate یعنی بزرگ داشتن، به یاد آوردن. They visit and clean the graves of their dead relatives. اونا میرن سر قبر خویشاوندان فوت شدهشون و قبرشون رو تمیز میکنن. People put candles in lanterns and float them on rivers. Lantern means فانوس. مردم توی یه سری فانوس‌های خاص شمع میذارن و اونها رو توی رودخانه ول میکنن. Float یعنی شناور شدن. Just like the picture here. There are neighborhood dances at parks, gardens and the rest. یعنی توی محله ها، پارک ها و باغ ها هم میرقصن. Part 8. Conversation. A traditional wedding. This is a conversation between Julia and Anusha. Is this a picture from your wedding, Anusha? This picture right here? Yes, we had the ceremony in India. And was this your wedding dress? Yes, it's a sari actually. In India, when people get married, they usually wear a brightly colored sari, not a white dress. توی هند وقتی کسی ازدواج میکنه معمولا یک لباس خیلی روشن به نام ساری میپوشه. لباس سفید نمیپوشه. It's beautiful. So, what are the weddings like in India? Well, in some traditions, after the groom arrives, the bride and groom exchange garlands of flowers. توی بعضی از سنت‌ها بعد از اینکه داماد میرسه، عروس و داماد دسته‌های گل به هم دیگه میدن. Exchange یعنی رد و بدل کردن. Garlands of flowers دسته‌های گل. We did that. ما اون کارو کردیم. But we didn't do some other traditional things. ولی کارهای سنتی دیگه انجام ندادیم. Oh, like what, Mr. Chi? Well, before the wedding, the bride's female relatives usually have a party to celebrate. قبل از عروسی، فامیل‌های عروس معمولاً یه پارتی و یا یک مهمونی دارن که توش جشن میگیرن. But I'm an only child and I don't have any female cousins, so we skip that. ولی من تک بچم و هیچ دخترعمه، دختردایی و یا دخترعمویی ندارم و ما اون پارت رو ازش عبور کردیم. Skip. That makes sense. That makes sense یعنی میفهمم. کاملا واضحه. You know, I've heard about this one tradition. When the groom takes off his shoes, the bride's sisters steal them. میگه در مورد این یه دونه سنت قبلا شنیدم که وقتی که داماد کفششو در میاره، خواهرهای عروس اون کفشا رو میدزدن. I guess you didn't do that either. یعنی فکر میکنم که اون رو هم انجام ندادی، درسته؟ Oh no, we did that part. My mom stole them. یعنی نه، اون پارت رو انجام دادیم. مامانم اون کفشا رو دزدید. So this conversation was about a traditional wedding in India. So what about traditional weddings in your country? You can talk about the traditions and the customs before, during, and after the weddings in your country. And in part B, as always, you're going to have to listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Anusha say about her wedding reception? Reception means پذیرایی. آنوشا چه چیزایی در مورد پذیرایی عروسیش میگه؟ Part 9 Pronunciation, Stress and Rhythm. من این پارت رو کامل اسکیپ میکنم، اصلا بهش توجه نداشته باشید. فقط به طریقه‌ای که من جملات رو میخونم توجه کنید. When women get married, they usually wear a brightly colored sari. There's a comma here. به این کاماها توجه کنید. After the groom arrives, the bride and groom exchange garlands of flowers. Before the wedding, the bride's female relatives usually have a party to celebrate. When the groom takes off his shoes, the bride's sisters steal them. به این کاما توجه کنید. وقتی ما از کلمات after, before و when استفاده میکنیم که بگیم قبل از اینکه یه اتفاقی بیفته و یا بعد از اینکه یه اتفاقی بیفته و یا وقتی که یه اتفاقی میفته، یک چیز دیگه ای انجام میشه و یا اتفاق میفته، ما بین دو تا این جمله یک کاما میذاریم و این کاما باعث میشه که ما جمله رو یک مکس داشته باشیم. پس نمیگیم after the groom arrives the bride and groom. After the groom arrives, the bride and groom exchange garlands of flower. Before the wedding, the bride's female relatives usually have a party to celebrate. When the groom takes off his shoes, the bride's sisters steal them. پس تمام جملاتی که شما خلق میکنید با کلمات after, before و when یک کاما بین دو تا جمله دارن. اون کاما کی قرار میگیره؟ به فرض میخوایم بگین که من قبل از اینکه فوتبال بازی کنم 1 ساعت میدوام. پس از کلمه before استفاده میکنیم. Before I start playing football, comma, I run for an hour. یک جمله دیگه. بعد از اینکه از مدرسه میام 1 ساعت میخوابم. After I get home from school, comma, I take a nap for an hour. وقتی که فیلم نگاه میکنم چیپس میخورم. وقتی که فیلم نگاه میکنم معمولاً چیپس میخورم. When I watch movies, comma, I usually have chips. So you have to pay attention that there's a very short pause or silence when the comma appears. Part ده grammar focus هم همین گرامر رو توضیح میده. Adverbial clauses of time یعنی حرفای ربطی که مربوط میشن به time و زمان. When وقتی که، after بعد از اینکه، before قبل از اینکه. ما جملاتی هم با هم دیگه کاور کردیم. همون جملات رو دوباره تکرار کرده. When women get married وقتی که زنها ازدواج میکنن they usually wear a brightly colored sari. After the groom arrives بعد از اینکه داماد میرسه something. Before the wedding قبل از عروسی something. چیزی که یاد گرفتیم کلمات when, after و before هست و کامایی که بین دوتا جمله قرار میگیره و مهمتر از اون مکسیه که باید اونجا باشه بین دوتا جمله. In part A, there is a practice about what do you know about customs in North America. We've got number 1 to number 6 and sentences from letter A to letter F. You have to figure out which sentence matches with which sentence. Let's translate them together. Before a man and woman get married, قبل از اینکه یک زن و مرد ازدواج میکنن, they usually, اونها معمولاً, When a couple gets engaged, the man often وقتی که یک زوج نامزد میکنن مرد معمولاً right after a couple gets engaged, they usually بلافاصله بعد از اینکه یک زوج نامزد میکنن معمولاً when a woman gets married, she usually when guests go to a wedding, they almost always right after a couple gets married یعنی بعد از اینکه و یا بلافاصله بعد از اینکه یک زوج ازدواج میکنن they usually what? And those what sentences are here. Wears a long white dress and veil. Veil means پوشش صورت و یا نقاب. Go on a short trip called a honeymoon. رفتم به یه سفر کوتاه به نام honeymoon ماه عسل. Give the bride and groom gifts or some money. Give the woman an engagement ring. حلقه نامزدی. Begin to plan the wedding. Plan means برنامه ریزی کردن. And date each other for a year or more. Date یعنی با هم دیگه بیرون رفتن. اینا برای boyfriend و girlfriend استفاده میشه. وقتی که دو نفر دیت میکنن they go out together or they are in a relationship. If you say I'm dating someone means I'm going out with someone as in a relationship. Means I have a girlfriend or I have a boyfriend. So I'm not gonna do this exercise for you. You have to do it yourselves, and if you have any questions, you can ask down in the comments. In part 12 of speaking, you have to talk about how do you usually celebrate these dates below. How do you usually celebrate your birthday? What do you do? Is there anything you do before your birthday or after your birthday or when you're in your birthday? As an example, there's a conversation. On my birthday, I always wear new clothes, and I often have a party. What about you? I usually celebrate my birthday with my family. We have a special meal and some relatives come over. I used to celebrate my birthday at home, but now I usually go out with friends. So, this is an example of how someone or you celebrate their birthday. How do you celebrate New Year's Eve? How do you celebrate your country's national day? And last one, how do you celebrate your favorite holiday? Part 13. Reading. Out with the old, in with the new. تقریبا میشه خداحافظی با چیزهای قدیمی و سلام به چیزهای جدید. Basically means that you're forgetting old things and you're welcoming new things. Let's read the article together. It's midnight on New Year's Eve. Clocks are striking 12 as people welcome in the coming year and say goodbye to the old. Clocks are striking 12. ساعت‌ها دارن به ساعت 12 نزدیک میشن و یا ساعت 12 میرسن. و همینطور مردم به سال جدید خوش آمد میگن و با سال قدیمی خداحافظی میکنن. It's a time when people wish for good luck in the future and forget bad things in the past. زمانیه که مردم آرزوی خوششانسی میکنن در آینده و چیزهای بدی که در گذشته اتفاق افتاده رو فراموش میکنن. Around the world, people do different things to help their wishes come true. اطراف دنیا مردم کارهای متفاوتی میکنن تا آرزوهاشون برآورده بشه. Come true. Some of them might surprise you. بعضی از این کارها شاید شما رو سورپرایز کنه. First one. Food is often central to New Year's customs. در رسم و رسومات سال نو غذا معمولاً حائز اهمیته. Central here means very important. In Ireland, they hit the walls and doors of their houses with loaves of bread. Loaves is the plural of loaf. Loaf of bread یعنی یک قرص نان، یک تکه نان. تو ایرلند معمولاً مردم با قرص‌های نان و تکه‌های نان به در و دیوارشون میزنن. They hope this will make good luck enter the house and bad luck leave it. یعنی با این آرزو میکنن که خوش شانسی وارد خونشون بشه و بد شانسی از خونشون بره بیرون. The Spanish and Mexicans eat 12 grapes in 12 seconds. One for luck in each month of the coming months. مردم اسپانیایی و مکزیکی 12 انگور رو در 12 ثانیه میخورن، هر کدومش برای خوششانسی در هر ماه سال جدید. Eating grapes so fast isn't easy, but it's fun and often messy. سریع انگور خوردن اصلا آسون نیستش، ولی با مزه است و معمولاً هم کثافتکاری میشه. Colors are important too. Brazilians, for example, choose their clothes very carefully. For peace, they wear white. Peace means sol. Yellow might bring success. زرد موفقیت میاره. Success. And red means love is in the air. و قرمز به معنای عشقه. The Chinese believe red brings good luck. چینیا بر این باورن که قرمز خوششانسی میاره. So they like to dress in this color too. They also paint the front door of their houses red and give family members and friends red envelopes containing money. و حتی در ورودیشون رو هم به رنگ قرمز رنگ میکنن و توی پاکت های قرمز به خانواده و دوستاشون پول میدن. Envelope، پاکت. پاکت نامه و یا پاکت پول. Some people destroy things on New Year's Eve because they want to forget the past. بعضی از مردم یه سری چیزها رو خراب میکنن. داغون میکنن به خاطر اینکه میخوان گذشته رو فراموش کنن. In Ecuador and Colombia, people make a dummy and fill it with sawdust, newspaper, or old clothes. تو اکوادور و کلمبیا مردم یک عروسک درست میکنن، دامی مثل این عکس. اون رو با یه سری چیزا پر میکنن. sawdust، پاکره، newspaper, or old clothes. They dress it, put a mask on it, and name it after someone famous or friend or family member. بهش لباس میپوشونن. They dress it, put a mask on it, روی صورتش ماسک میذارن, and name it after someone famous or a friend or family. و اسم یک شخص معروف و یا دوست و یا خانوادهشون رو روش میذارن. Then they burn it. و بعدش اون عروسک رو میسوزونن. And some customs have no reason at all. و بعضی از آداب و رسوم ها هیچ دلیلی نداره. They just develop over time. فقط به مرور زمان رشد میکنن. On New Year's Eve in Germany, several TV stations show a short black and white movie called Dinner for One. It's a comedy in English, starring English actors. Nobody knows why they do this, not even the Germans. And that is the end of Unit 8. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Good luck.